Why don't we get into session 61 of this campaign?
Dearest is given a penis. He's no longer a Ken doll.
Oof.
Whoa!
So, the last time we left off,
It's detachable.
Christ. The party...
It is glowing purple.
The party, after just defeating Sinaz, looted their recent kill to see where they can get. They got a lot of gold, a lot of platinum, along with a few magical items. They got a staff of healing. Dearest finding the party found a tome of tome of leadership. Which, has that been read through yet?
Tomb of leadership and influence, and yes,
It has been. Okay.
Yep.
So now,
because we had a few weeks.
gotcha, right?
For me to
which
read
we'll
it.
get to. And the party returned back to Plilbird to give out the news, and teleported back to Northleyside, where they spent a lot of days training or doing some side businesses.
I just got Hugbear fat.
Corra learned and got the cook's feet,
The chef's feet.
the chef feet.
I cut him off of him. It was
Dearest
very
got his
gory.
hands on the Warcaster feat, and then Hugbear tried for a feat, which I'm not going to be specific as what it is, and he failed to get some. And also Hugbear with the soul gem filled with essence of the Cloud Giant gave that and a belt to Cinder to see about making a belt to giant strength, in which she told him it will take a while. Hey, it's a legendary item, man. And just before they left to head over to Druyye, Dearest swung by Jamar and told him he needed something to be made, and the party teleported. And this is where we pick up. You guys land and appear. Dearest, this is a region you're very unfamiliar with. For Takari and Bop, the last time you saw this place, you met you met a distance away from this place. As for Hugbear and Corra, this is not the first time you've been this close to the former half-orc king's castle. As I'll describe, you stand out. You guys find yourselves teleported outside. You see this bridge that extends a ways away to a castle. It seems to be isolated. You see there's no land around it. It's sort of like it's like if there's a bowl, and then the castle was on a piece of land that stood like right in the center of it, and there was a bridge that connected to it. And you see but you look and you see the castle has. You guys look and you see the castle is not as clean the last time that you saw it. It seems to be taking some damage, as it seems like it went through some battle. And you teleport and you see there are two guards that stand in front of the bridge. And you see one of them goes, "May we acquire your business?"
You may acquire it, yes. What are your wares?
You see, they look towards each other. What does he mean by
Pretty sure by acquiring. I think they mean inquire. Hugbear.
Yeah. No, I'm here to murder Duggock.
No, we're here to attend the wedding of Duggock.
He's my best friend, and I need to get him out of a dire situation. I think by killing him.
Hugbear and company.
Yeah.
You may go on ahead. Out to the gate.
Appreciate it.
And you see the one that pulls out a horn. And you see like a knight in the distance. There's a knight on top of the wall where the door is, and you see him lean down and you hear a shout, but you can't quite tell. And you see the door. You hear movement behind the door as it slowly begins to open.
Guys, how fucked up would it be if I killed a king every time I got here?
Please don't.
How fucked up would it be if you said someone else is your best friend?
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty fucked up.
Oh.
We're supposed to have best friends.
What's up?
Nothing.
Childhood best friend, not current best friend.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
There we go.
Fuck you eating, Jade.
From a different chapter in my story.
Which Hugbear could tell Dearest on the walk over.
Chapter 1. Hugbear is conceived.
If I have to hear about bugbear erotica one more time.
Chapter 2.
So it was a great hunt. No. Continue.
Christ. And so
We'll come back.
you guys make
We'll
your
save it
walk
for
over.
episode 69.
Make your walk over to the to the castle doors and head inside, and you see that inside this, you can tell this is this castle is mostly made for battle and not for living. As there are tents in which they're either sleeping tents or there's medical tents. You see there's training areas, and you see there are men going at work, fighting at those wooden straw dolls that they use for practice.
Yep.
And
Training dummy?
training dummy, yeah. You know, words that I can't remember most of the time.
Words are hard.
They are.
English is difficult. Ask anyone that's not a native English speaker.
Yep.
English is hard either way. For an English speaker.
I struggle every day.
You give a kingdom to a warrior, and look what they do with it. God damn.
Hugbear, do we need to be helping build this one up too?
I don't think so.
Nah, they're on their own.
Okay.
There's no need to worry. And as you see walking out one of the tents, you see not half orc, a full orc. You see wearing some sort of like orcish, like ornate armor, where it's like there's like a shoulder pad with like tusks that come out of it. This he's going arm, and then there's like a shoulder pad, or just that covers one shoulder. He looks, he's ready for a fight. And what makes this, and for Dearest, this is the first I see for the rest of you, he looks a little different. He looks bigger. Not much, but last we saw him, he was 6'8". But now he stands 7 feet tall.
It's a Duggock?
Congrats on your posture. I always said it was shit. It's from having a wife, I'm sure. You got the stick right up your ass.
You got lifts in your shoes?
Ha! Hugbear, you're jealous.
Yeah, I've always wanted to look dumb like that.
Hello, Gooey Duck.
Ah, his friends. I see you all doing just fine. Though I may ask, how is Nofle's Isle?
Oh, booming! Like we have a college being built. We got fucking dragons. We have owl bears. Man, we have a menagerie of animals. It's kind of ridiculous. We have a
Dinosaur?
T-Rex, man.
Never
You have a
I
T-Rex
thought
around here?
Never would I think the Hugbear here would actually consider saying college.
Yeah. Something about keeping me alive forever. You know, sounded good.
Oh, we don't want the world to have that now, don't we?
Boy, Dearest can't be the only one.
Ah, that's the name of your new friend.
Yeah, that's this guy here.
Friend is a strong word.
Real charmer.
Ah, well, let me introduce myself. I am Duggock the Merciless. Now, not for long, ruler of Druyye.
Pleasure. I'm Dearest. I am head diplomat.
I see.
Diplomat of head.
Hugbear and I have known each other for a long time.
Too long. One of us should die today.
Well, it certainly won't be me.
You say so? What have you been up to lately?
Well, as you know, tomorrow is the big day.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, I've been told that there is this ceremony that she does is that has like people of both sides gather, and it's supposed to give vows to each other. I don't know.
You're
what it
getting
is.
married.
You're starting an alliance.
Both.
Marriage.
Weird, because we just came here for all the money you owe us. You know, I gave you a kingdom and you were going to give me all of your money.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
You see, he gives out this big laugh. Ah, Hugbear.
Fine. You can live and keep your money. You're so charitable. You know how you're the merciless? Merciful. Hugbear. That's what they call me. We're like two sides of the same coin.
So I've been, and as you may not see, but Hellatris, my wife to be, is not here. She has been taken by her mother to, go do their own celebration. I guess the guy and the girl, the couple aren't supposed to see each other
Until
Like
the
ever
wedding.
again?
She's
Until
been kidnapped.
tomorrow.
We must rescue her.
No,
fine.
she's fine. I saw her mother take her herself. But then again, I don't know what her interests are.
What race were they again?
They were furbolgs.
Furballs.
Furbolg.
All right, well,
Do you know
I
what
assume
women do
I'm-
at these hen parties?
I'm assuming I'm the best man.
Did you?
Actually, as his best friend, I am.
That's who's best friend?
Not yours.
wow.
I'm presuming that you got the item of importance that was in your letter specifically.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hugbear.
I took the letter, I tossed it. I can't read.
Hugbear.
Did you want this piece of metal?
Good. Oh.
Did Yes. Okay. Well,
I
I'll just
want
keep
you
this
to
here until
hold on
you
to
pay
it.
me my debt.
I want you to hold on to it and give it to me tomorrow when I ask for it.
Maybe. Until then, I'm supposed to like throw you a party or something, right?
Yes, but something came across, and I would like you all to help me with this matter.
Is it fluffing? You need to be able to get it on the night, or not?
Hey,
I won't help, but literally anybody else in the party can help.
No,
No.
I am
You're
married.
This matter
Best
does
friend.
What's
You just said best friend.
this matter does not
Married.
involve pillows, Hugbear.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't want to know where y'all do it. Like, that's none of my business.
That's none of mine either.
All right, what came up? What do you need?
All right, follow me, and he heads back into the tent that Hugh came out of.
Hey, dearest.
You didn't even let us put our stuff down first.
Got a vibe for the area?
That's a good question. Do I, Goonsy?
A vibe of the area. Nothing. This is your first time here, so you have very little to work with. But as far as you know, you don't sense anything off.
It's a wedding, Hugbear. Lighten up. Besides, we'll
Never
just
been a wedding.
kill anything in our way anyway. He's just gonna walk in the tent.
Frankie boy.
Think he's upset. I think he wanted me to not kill the giant so quickly.
I think all the teleporting is making him cranky.
He's
No,
jet
it's
lag.
we have done a lot of killing lately.
He's never actually been to a wedding because, you know, his kind of ended badly. I think he's a little butthurt.
You from inside the tent. Are you guys coming in or what?
Oh, yeah, stuff.
Rio, stay out here. Slice, come on.
Yes, my lord. And you see, gets off Rio, and you see Rio wants to say something, but he's like, he's holding back as much as he can.
I would like to be an asshole and stealth, and then pop up behind him and scare him.
Stealth check.
Horse?
No.
I'm not even gonna attempt to do it. Try. Hold on.
Do we know?
Are we gonna come in here or what?
Let me.
We're already
roll
here.
perception, See what happens here. Hold on.
The heart
Nope.
attack.
We're like right behind him.
All right. All of you come in, and you come around and surprise him. Ha ha ha! You are very quiet. Speaking, I don't think I'm not. Did we meet? Did we meet the last time Hugbear and the others were here?
Yeah,
I'm sure you met either there or in Noflius Isle.
I was around.
Or they were hiding and could have killed you at any moment.
Well, good thing I'm not on the.
Secret weapon.
Well, good thing I'm not the bending of your blade then. So,
Nice to meet you. I'm Hugbear's best friend.
So, allow me to explain to you the situation. For months now, we have been in a war against this rebellion about knights that used to work. It's knights and warriors that used to be under the oath of Doramash before Hugbear went in and just fucking wrecked everything.
You're welcome.
I didn't say it was in a bad way. I'm just saying as it is.
All right, fair enough. What do they want?
Well, for many, and we have been fighting back, and in every fight, oh boy, we have been winning. And we have caught Rumor, and for some time now we've been searching for their main base. And we found it. But Hugbear, you're not gonna like it. They're home.
They're at my mom's house. What?
They're at the old home.
So they could actually be at my mom's old house. God damn it. I was being facetious.
Have we tried negotiating with them?
They fight for the king that turned a blind eye as Hugbear and I's home was attacked and destroyed in the middle of the night.
They could still be converted over to your side.
It's no use convincing them. They're not gonna listen.
Dearest can be rather persuasive. I mean, it's not worked out once yet, but by God, I'm sure it's in there. The one time it'll happen.
I have a couple more tricks up my sleeve now.
I'm believing you.
And honestly, I'd rather talk to them first before we start killing again.
Yeah, we left the prince alive. Why are they so pissy?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, what about that? You leading them?
Don't tell me you murdered the prince out of hatred, or...
No, he died in his cell.
Oh, great.
How did he die in
His
his
cell here?
Yes,
So you killed him.
he took his own life.
And that is not how anyone is going to see it. He died in your care, meaning you're the one that killed him. That's how they're going to see it. That simple.
That's a shame. I mean, I kind of understand this. The whole world was more or less upended. I mean, I fought my way back, but not everybody has that constitution. Okay. So, we're at our old home. It's interesting. I kind of wanted to go back there anyway. I heard rumor of well, not rumor. I remember our old armor.
Father's old armor.
I was wondering if it was still there.
It could be.
I don't know if
I've yet to find it either.
I don't know if it's special in any way, but I just remember looking up at it and always thinking, one day, that could be mine. So, I want to check it out.
You
I
mean
don't
it
really
could be
wear
mine?
armor. Well, maybe. You mean I don't really wear armor, and you're wearing that goofy stuff, so I guess it would be a pretty good
Don't
wedding
you
present.
remember on the night before we were attacked, you and I were set to go one-on-one.
Yeah, and I would have won it and been marked king.
We'll never know, will we?
We could.
And so, we could try your fancy words there, but I have a plan in case they decide to go otherwise.
Do you have anything from home?
What do you mean?
Do you have anything from our base? From when we were children? Leaf? A stick? A rock? Anything special?
No, I don't.
Any of your current gear?
Oh, well, I think this is when I escaped in that night. Of course, it had to be readjusted because, well, I got a little bigger. Which, here's a funny story. In one of the fights, I was out in the battlefield, and the men I brought, all of them died. It was just me. And so I took that potion you gave me, That potion of giant strength?
Yep.
Frost giant strength, I think. I took it. I used it as my last plan. I ate it. And then I got stronger. And I was told it was supposed to wear off afterwards, but from what the doctors had told me, I guess glass must have torn something on the way down, and a part of the potion is now a part of me.
Oh, great. You
Yeah.
spliced it with your DNA. You're really like a fucking scientist. Impressed by you. I have a belt being made right now with the soul of a giant.
Oh.
Yeah, that I beat myself in combat.
Yourself?
That's the
Basically.
Hugbear I know.
I think.
I mean,
think
they
all of
helped.
us-
I mean, they helped. They were pretty handy in distracting other things.
Well, as long as you got the final say, you got the final kill. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Got that soul.
It's
So,
like what
anyways.
it's like what Father said, right? Finish the job, leave nothing behind.
Yeah, I totally remembered him saying that. I was thinking, with that armor, that would be a pinpoint for you, right, Dearest? If we wanted to teleport right into base?
You're right. If I hadn't done that already to get us here.
Oh, we can sleep for tonight. I guess there's a wedding in the morning.
Well, I was thinking we go at them tonight.
Fair enough.
How far away is
Really
it?
should put.
It's a ways away, but it's if we travel there and we take some time over there, whether it's through peaceful matters or through the fun parts, and then we travel back, should be enough time.
What are they gonna do? Do a whole wedding without you?
I mean, it'd be pretty
Oh, wait.
pointless then.
Yeah, they'll wait.
So,
I mean, do you have a bunch of food on ice right now? Because I don't want to like screw up your catering, but otherwise,
there's gonna be food hungry. Don't worry.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if we're late and we're gonna push back the reception, all of a sudden the shrimp has gone warm. You know,
I have cooks that can preserve food until it's needed.
well, in that case, good to go.
So, the backup plan. And see, he pulls out a map and lays it across this table. And you see the forest area. You see is this forest area within Druyye. And you see this square concrete structure in which Hugbear, you recognize it as a home.
Gotcha.
In which, just looking at it, you get some small flashbacks of back when you were training, in which inside was similar to how it is at the current castle of Druyye, where it's tents that were training or medicine. One big tent that which your father resided in, and there was training areas. And then in the center there was this circle where trials of combat would ensue.
Okay.
Mostly the good times. You see.
Why here? Why did they pick our old home? Who would have known?
I can think of a certain golden boy that might.
Tell them to make their base my old home.
He's been
Just to piss
orchestrating
off.
the giants, and if he's trying to throw some distraction tactics,
Well-
then it would make sense.
Well, Hugbear, that is a matter I'd like to discuss with you in private after this.
Oh, great, super. Okay.
But
Anybody here have any great ideas about infiltration or?
well, that's what I was
Just
getting
kidding.
to.
Okay.
You see, I have two barrels full of this black stuff.
Yep.
And I thought, for infiltration, we go to the west and east walls. These should be powerful enough that it will explode the walls. The plan was, if we weren't going to have this diplomatic route, we would fire off these barrels, and in the midst of confusion and chaos, we storm in on both sides and kill whoever's inside.
Gotcha.
They won't see it coming.
Maybe.
But, since we're looking at this diplomatic route, it'll be a good way to distract people towards the main gate, in case it fails. And when it does, we can blow it right up.
I just look to the party how they feel.
I'd rather not kill unless absolutely necessary. That's the last resort that we'll have to do. If we can get them at least on our side, or at least to leave the area, not bother anybody else, then I would rather talk to them.
At the end of the day, their gripe is more with me than you, so I have no problem being the bait here.
That's what I was thinking. Hugbear, you and me can go up to the main gate. The others can go around to the sides.
I'd like to have Dearest with me. If anybody's going to talk our way into the base, it'll be
Do we
Dearest.
have anything that we could give them as like a peace offering?
Yeah, me.
I'm talking something.
It is
other...
our home, our old home.
I'm talking more like ale or something that shows that we're friendly, not trying to cause harm.
Anyone who joins us can join the celebrations tomorrow.
And how about the guy who they actually have an issue with showing up unarmed with a pretty looking bard who just has an instrument?
I'm fine with that.
Plus, I don't think Gooey Duck should go, because if he dies, then Heltress won't have anybody to marry.
I mean,
I appreciate your
have
worry, but I'll be
weapons.
just fine. This is
We
not
could
my
have-
first fight.
He's pretty frail. I think you should be one of the distractions on the side as well.
you could have weapons hidden as well.
So,
I mean, somebody's got to blow up the powder.
Which is where-
Rather.
I'm all for this, but I have a way to use our brain instead of just going in guns blazing.
Yes, I'd rather us talk things over because we've done a lot of killing a lot lately.
And it seems quite stupid to assume that we can walk up and them not automatically attack.
Doesn't matter if they can automatically attack.
You shoot me, I shoot you. Seems fair turnaround.
Yes, but
I believe in Dearest. We'll be fine.
Bob, can you rig some kind of machine to get rid to trigger the barrels to explode?
Probably.
All right. So what we can do is we can hook that up. Nobody has to be there. All of you sneak in and wait for the walls to blow. And you can do it from all sides as opposed to two.
but I only got 2 barrels.
Exactly. But we all attack from all sides. 2 sides being blown up, but we all come from all sides.
So you're suggesting
2 from the front, 2 from the sides.
Exactly.
that was my plan here.
No, you were saying going through 2 sides. We do it from all sides. We surround them, which makes it less likely of needing combat and making them throw their weapons down in surrender.
Okay.
It cuts off their exits.
So, but if myself, Hugbear, and you,
Dearest.
If it's the three of us, who's gonna go to the sides?
Well, it's going to be me and Hugbear. You're not going in. You're too much of a loose cannon. You're going to get yourself or us killed.
I'll be fine.
I wasn't asking.
Yeah, you and Corra can go together on the left. Bop and Takari can go on the right. Me and Dearest will go up the middle. And if you hear me scream, "Oh God! Oh, it hurts!" then I expect you all to blow up walls and come join us.
If they see you,
So
They'll be more
what
neutral than they
spells
see
do
me.
you want me to have?
are you suggesting that
Prepared.
by seeing you and not seeing me, they'll be a little more neutral?
I think so. You're the king here.
They have more likelihood, because you're currently ruling over their kingdom, to kill you than Hugbear. Hugbear's revenge. Your power and revenge. All things said and done, you're more enticing of a target.
Make a persuasion check.
Plus, I know I'm scary as fuck.
And I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, still good.
Alright. We'll go with that. So, it will be Hugbear and Dearest at the gate, talking. And while they're talking, how are we doing pairs on the sides?
You and Corra, Bop and Takari.
What spells do you want me to have prepared?
That should have been done when you went to bed.
Yep.
Can't change them now.
Okay. Because I didn't do that.
I would
It's
say-
Oh, you smell like wet dog.
I would say, prepare for a fight.
I always am.
We're going
I'm just
to
getting sick and tired of it.
the dangers.
Well, one more question. Where does the tin can go? And he points over to Slice.
You don't worry about the Flaming Rider. He'll take care of things, alright?
The Flaming Rider.
Hugbear, how many,
Legends foretold.
Hugbear, how many friends have you made since the last time we met?
I'm very popular. I'm building a small army of friends.
Of course you are.
A menagerie of pets, army of friends.
I'm literally
Do
building
me.
them.
Speaking of which, Tonka, you're going to be staying with Rio for this.
Who is
That
that? to?
feels like a bad.
Tonka, the little robot that's currently in his shirt.
Oh, that's a.
Oh
That's
no!
a,
I
that's
was
a
like, I'm
mute-
confused.
That's imbued into your body.
The baby
No.
I made.
The baby. The little RC car.
Oh, I thought that stays in North. I thought that was gonna stay in Northlius.
No, he came with because he's going to help me read in the evenings.
I thought you were done with the book.
What does... All books, he's going to read everything.
Oh, okay.
He's reading every damn night. That's how he spends his nights.
Not okay. Got you. I thought the purpose was just for the tome, but okay.
No,
he needs,
no.
He needs both hands so that he can
Got it. Okay.
Concentrate while he's.
You see, he pops
No,
up around.
this is his stasis mode, and then he's not supposed to move, so he reads in his sleep.
You see, he comes over to
We know
collar.
what kind of books you read.
Fucker, do I look like I'm made for battle?
His favorite is mafia romance.
Your mouth talks like you do, so I was a little confused.
My only purpose is to flip pages.
Could you flip a light?
At least you're not passing butter.
You see, he just beep and just lands on the table and just, I will be here.
Sounds good.
Piece of shit.
What was that?
Such an
Nothing.
He wasn't wrong.
So, when are we kicking off this barbecue?
Let's just go now.
Well,
Okay.
but for now, it's just going to be us at this table. I need to keep the men here in case, for some reason, in case they have a backup plan or the castle needs to remain defended.
Yeah, sure.
And he see Duggock looks over to Bob. You say you can make something to make the barrels explode auto-magically?
Please do it auto-magically.
She's gonna. We're sitting in a room with a table, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's gonna walk over to the table and start emptying out her pouches of all of her tinkering stuff. And like it's all just on the table, and she's just like,
This is gonna take a while. You want to go have that private combo?
While she works on this, Corra would like to find a kitchen and to cook for 1 hour to make 5 treats.
Okay. And yeah, Bob, why don't you go ahead and make me a tinkering check? Do you have a set of tinker tools on you?
I do.
So you're gonna go ahead. So you're gonna roll, and because you're an officer, your proficiency, you're gonna roll d1. You can add your proficiency, and then you'll add either intelligence or wisdom.
Okay, so hold on. Okay. 1D, 20. That's 29.
I'm sorry. What?
29.
Plus proficiency plus intelligence or wisdom.
Yeah.
The modifier.
Modifier.
You're no fun. So 14.
You gonna keep it?
No.
Okay.
Just some bombs. It's just some bombs.
Alright. So 22.
Sure.
You managed, as you're making these, you see the barrels get taken over to you, and you make a contraction that gets built onto the barrel, and you have to carve a little bit into the barrel itself to make holes that the contraction can touch the actual gunpowder.
Elsewhere.
And you make 2 of these contractions, 1 for each barrel, and then you make a little box that has a little button on it.
But is it a big
In
red
which
button?
you know,
a big
in which
red button.
which basically you've essentially made bombs that you can just detonate with the push of a button.
Big red button. Don't push the big red button until you have to.
So you feel confident that you have made you were confident that this will work. All right, Corra.
I would like to take an hour to cook my 5 little treaty poos. and I'll hand them out to the 5 of them. I won't take one. If they'll last for 8 hours, and if they eat them, they can use that as a bonus action and gain 5 temporary hit points.
Ah. Okay, so you spend the hour. Does it require a check, or is it just sitting the feet?
It's my feat. With 1 hour of work, you can cook 5 treats.
Got it. All right, and so you spend. And Bob Outs, so for your two abilities, it will take the hour. So Hugbear, you are pulled to the side with Duggock.
What's up?
There is a reason why they are at our home.
All right.
Remember when we were over at Jesmium?
Now let that general live.
With that. And we were helping Heltress and her mother claim full rulership of the region.
Mm-hmm.
We had to go kill off that pain in the ass that was still claiming himself to be king.
Yeah.
You remember who stood next to him, right?
Yeah, his bodyguard, general.
Yeah, Vardath.
That bastard. I let him live.
Well, they're at home because he led them to. But don't fret. I ran into him a couple days ago, and I took care of him.
Murdered him.
He has failed our father.
Insight check. Did he actually kill him?
Go ahead.
Not great. 12.
Okay. You're pretty confident with his capabilities, so you think he can do that.
Okay. But nothing on his face is like lying bastard.
You don't see anything off.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So you took care of him. Huh. Did you talk at all? Did he say why he was attacking? The last conversation I had with him was his king was dishonorable and he should follow his own path, be his own man. I don't know why he would come here to attack you, a brother.
We've always had this rivalry, and I think it just boiled over.
He had an army, I believe, of 100 men, really. Is that what he's leaving?
He did send him away with a few men.
Yeah. So they're part of that army, I imagine?
Maybe.
All right, sweet, great, awesome. Elite warriors, trained in our ways. Okay, great. Now leaderless, so probably flailing. Do you know who leads them now?
From what I gather, they're called the Twins.
The twins.
They have capabilities of being. They have fighting capabilities that likes that we've never seen. From what I've heard, these are big guys.
Big guys. All right. And they followed him, or he followed them?
I think they were second in charge.
Okay. You have a power vacuum? Great. Well, and they haven't attacked since his death.
I do not know their knowledge if they know that he's dead or not.
Okay. Just good things to know before we go try to negotiate at the front door. Real quick, what was that guy's name again?
The Goliath?
Yeah.
Vardath. Vardath Stonecaller.
And that was the twins. Great. Okay. Was he carrying anything when you killed him?
No.
Okay.
Trust me, I looked. I would need to make sure that he didn't try to take father's stuff for himself, but I didn't find anything on him.
Okay. What did you do with the body?
I left it there. Let nature decide what to do with him. For I know it could be eaten by whatever owl bears found him.
That's fair. Okay.
And also, I gotta ask. How long did it go by this name?
Well, the old Hugbear?
I mean, Hugbear? It doesn't really suit you, does it?
No. But it makes people feel safe, which is enough to get me in most stores.
It does sound kind of childish, so people would fall for it.
Yeah. And I do this whole dopey thing where I'm always thinking about food and, you know, people are like, oh yeah, haha, let's feed the dumb idiot. And it's worked out pretty well for me so far. But then I go and murder kings and take over countries. And it's like, tee hee hee hee, but he's cute though.
That's when we see the true self.
Yeah, you know. Duality of bear.
Yeah. But don't be afraid. I'm just saying, don't be afraid to use your real name here. There's no need to go by this false persona here. You're home.
That's true. That's true. We'll see. One day, when everything's safe and sound, and I don't have to keep playing diplomat and everything else, who knows? Maybe be able to be myself. Alright. So, twins probably have a gun in for us. Magic to likes we've never seen. We'll try and talk to them, but it sounds like between the king and the prince and now Vardath, they might be pretty scrappy.
Like I said, I am uncertain if they know of Vardath's death.
Yeah.
So we have that to our advantage if need be.
Try not to murder anything before, you get the go-ahead, the call. We really fuck up with Dearest in not interrogation, but persuasion if, people are dying.
You know him well more than I do, so as soon as you feel that diplomacy is out the window, say when, and we'll blow up those walls.
Alright, sounds good. Was it a good fight, at least, with Vardath? Give you a run for your money?
5-on-1. Me at the one.
Oh. And you still won, eh?
This was after I drink. This was after I drank that potion, so I can't.
Fair enough. It's just with that stupid armor. I just feel like you probably can't move much. That's all.
It is slightly tight, but I'm looking to have someone. I'm gonna get some real armor. This is just more the decorative, and we're looking to have someone stretch it out a bit, make it a little bigger. Because hopefully this is maybe what I'll be wearing.
And then sneak attack, hidden blade, right to his neck. But I don't stab him. Just saying, you're slow. So it's slowing you down. That's all I'm saying. I got rid of mine, and look at me.
It is. Are you suggesting I just go without anything?
No, don't be naked in this scenario.
Fair point. Need to protect all important things. Am I right?
I mean, you need to have sires at the end of tomorrow, so you know.
That is true.
All right, let's go do this thing, and may the best man get the most kills. Okay, let's go.
You know I'll win this one. And you guys walk. Dearest and Takari, anything particular you want to do in this next hour?
How much would be a barrel of ale?
Barrel of ale?
Full cask.
What I want. Here we go. How many gallons is a barrel usually? Hold
on. Are you going for good stuff, or are you going for mill?
The good stuff. The good stuff. Takari's not gonna just send some crappy ale with.
It'll be a barrel of good ale.
Yeah.
10 gold. Well, actually no, that's for the
I will put that in a second. My computer thing will bitch.
Okay. Yeah, if you look for not cheap ale, for just decently good ale, not the fancy stuff that you and your family get, that'll be 10 gold.
If I will put that in as soon as I can get to D&D Beyond.
Cool.
My computer's being a little bit. So that's what Takari's doing, is trying to find some good ale.
Alright.
Then with Hugbear and Dearest.
Alright.
Dearest is gonna explain to Rio what the plan is, and let him know that he and Slice are going to be battling together this time around.
And now you guys are alone and separated, so there's no one near you, and you see Rio goes, so for once you're actually going to use me in battle. It's not trying to be rude or anything, but it just seems every time you go out, you leave me behind.
Yeah, that's because we assume that we're going to be back within a few hours, not, days. So, don't worry, I'm knocking that off. You and Slice are going to be sticking together if you're not with me. As a standard from here on out.
I finally get to see some action. Let's go, boss. When are we going?
We're gonna try and talk to these racist rebels, from what I understand. I could be misinterpreting the situation, but we're gonna be trying to convert them over to our side to work for us. If that fails, then I'm gonna try honestly, I'm probably going to try and get everyone out of there alive still, under my control, to get them imprisoned. Because I'm getting sick and tired of killing all these people.
Well, I'm just excited to actually be a part of something.
That reminds me. Has Slice informed you what happens when him and me kill people?
Yeah, you get all crazy-eyed. But then again, it's kind of hard to tell if you get crazy-eyed if there's no... It's kind of hard to tell if he gets crazy-eyed because of that helmet.
Yeah.
So it's like a thin line.
Yeah, basically he gets crazy-eyed, and I have the same issue, so we're trying not to kill people, because it screws us up, and also, because let's be honest here, killing people isn't a way to win a war. That just brings more war.
Dearest, you hear a voice in your head go, "But that wasn't what I made for you to do, now was it?"
You have some sick programming up in your head.
Kunzi, you said 10 gold, right?
Yes.
Rio, please tell me you just threw your voice.
No, I always sound like this. What do you mean?
He's just gonna turn around looking for the voice.
Nothing behind you. You go outside. You step away a bit. And you look around. You don't see anyone else. You see people. You see the knights doing their own business, whether it be training or studying, but you don't see anything off.
Just tired. I didn't get to go to Stasis last night. Fine, it's okay. He's just gonna go. He's gonna go back to Rio and just be ready when Slice gets here. All right, get yourself ready. Okay.
I'm always ready.
Great. Gonna head back to the group.
All right. So all of you gather once more to get ready to head on over.
I give a treat to everyone, one each.
So Bob, Hugbear, Dearest, Takari, and Slice.
Mm-hmm.
I eat it immediately.
Yep, you get 5 fucking temporary hit points for 8 hours.
Bam.
Don't eat.
Why not give it to Hugbear, I guess?
I appreciate it though. He's just gonna hand it to Hugbear.
Great. Well, I already ate one, so how about your horse?
I was gonna have Slice give it to Rio, because he can't eat one either.
Fine, I'll take it. If you don't want it, then fine.
I do want it. I physically cannot eat it. I can eat it, but it's just gonna sit in here, and I already have an egg in here.
My tummy is so full, thank you.
Feed it to the egg.
The egg can't eat it yet. Give it another 40 days.
Okay, I'll take the treat back and I'll eat it.
Good. Everybody should eat their cookie now.
Okay, hang
Eat
on.
your lunch that I packed.
Who knows when you could be attacked by hunger?
Takari will probably be bringing a barrel there to the group.
I eat my snack.
All right, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Takari, we're going on a mission here. We can't be drinking on the job.
No, this is for the negotiation.
You want to get drunk before the negotiation?
No, this is for the potentially getting allies.
You see,
How would that
there were
help?
some knights that were like looking to slowly come up. And you see they're pulling up like drinking whores or like cups that they tend to carry around. And then you mention of as a bribery, and you just hear go, oh, damn it, and put away the cup and go back to what they were doing.
Aww.
Oi!
I figured it would sweeten the pot since they're technically kind of bandits.
He's gonna gesture to the knights real quick.
Some of them turn.
Go enjoy yourselves. He's gonna toss 20 gold.
Then you look over at Duggock. Go do as he said. Go have fun. Yeah! And they go off and drop whatever they're doing and just head over to the main part of the castle with the interior.
Aww.
We'll leave those soldiers. Everybody else, right back to work. Get guarding. Okay, off we go.
Alright. And so, all of you. So, 5 of you slice on Rio.
You said we got 5 temporary hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys travel, and you guys are dragging a cart, in which inside are 3 barrels. 2 of them have a metal box, a somewhat metal box on top of it, and 1 that is a keg of ale, a barrel of ale.
Super.
Hugbear, you're gonna be able to carry that. No.
Oh, yeah.
You guys travel. You guys eventually get to the edge of you guys get to a part of the edge of the woods. And you see, you guys stop, and Duggock goes, that way leads to home. We have to travel on. We must travel without the cart.
Before Hugbear picks up the cask, he's gonna bend down and pick up some of the earth and the leaves and just be like, home. And then pick up the cask.
You see that Duggock goes ahead and picks up, just just takes one of the barrels like around with one arm and just picks it up with ease.
Slice, you go to the other way, alright?
I'm sorry, what was that one more time?
Slice, you grab, you take the other one. Don't
Yes,
make
my
Rio
lord.
carry it.
And he walks over and picks it up and begins walking. And as you're walking, Duggock goes, so, we're gonna need to sneak these we need to put these barrels onto the side of the walls while we are discussing. So who can we trust to be quiet enough to get to the walls?
Probably the one who could probably sneak up to the leader and murder them in their sleep. So me or Corra. Corra, you could probably do it.
I can do that.
And
Well, I thought
then
you
the
were
Takari over there.
I thought you were going to be up the
sneaky
front.
as well.
I thought you were going to be at the front gate, Hugbear.
I know. So I'll send Corra in my stead. Takari, can you or Bob, can you pass without a trace?
I do have invisibility with me, so I could use that.
Shit, that'll do.
I was gonna say, I could just cast on anybody who needs to be sneaky.
I have passed without a trace too.
Pass without a trace on your group, and that'll get you guys up to the side, no problem.
So it'll be me and Corra on the west side, getting ready. Takari and Bob on the east side. Hugbear, Dearest, Tin Can.
Oh no, Tin Can's going with them. Bob and Takari. Bob, Takari, and Slice. Corra, Duggock, Hugbear, Dearest.
But that's only until they get the barrels set up. They're gonna be tasked with actually getting into the city afterwards and essentially surrounding.
It's not a city. It's a fortress.
Well, in the fortress then.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys continue on. Eventually, you come across the sea distance. You see a light. You see a stone, a pure stone structure, which Hugbear, it's home, and the rest of you look at the walls, and you see how Hugbear got the inspiration for the walls at Nofli Asylum. Tall, flat-top walls.
Ours are better.
You see Duggock. Alright. Let's split up now. Hugbear, you and Dearest, give us 90 seconds. No, give us 2 minutes for us to get on the sides. Then go up and approach. And while you're talking, we'll each come to the sides and place a barrel. And get ready just in case.
Sounds good.
All right. How close are we?
I'll say 70 feet.
All right, cool. He's casting glibness on himself.
Casting what again? Glibness. And so you can
On himself.
When you make a curse, you can replace the number you roll with a 15. Additionally, no matter what you say, magic will determine if you are telling the truth, indicates you are telling the truth.
So any persuasion, deception, anything like that, 15 plus his modifier as the base. And
the
if I
number.
get
Okay,
anything
the
above
number
that,
of the d20 you rolled, not the total. Got it.
No, what?
I misread. I was misunderstanding the spell. Keep going.
Yeah, so it's going to be 15 plus whatever modifier he rolls.
Right.
Or well, whatever modifier he has. And then if he rolls anything above it, then it's going to be that.
Ridiculous.
But
Right.
so instead of the 10 he normally has, it'll be 15.
Yeah. Instead of being 9 or less, it's 14 or less.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
14 or less doesn't apply, it's 15.
So you cast glibness on yourself.
And that lasts for an hour.
Cool. And so each of you split. Duggock and Corra go off to the west side of the fortress. Corey already rolled stealth. I'm gonna roll stealth with Duggock here.
Bob, do you
Not
want
L for stealth.
invisibility, or are you going to do pass without a trace?
Oh, well, I mean, I can do pass without a trace, and then only one of us has to use our spell slot.
I was gonna say, Dearest could also just cast invisibility on you guys from the Bandalore.
Or that?
Or that.
All right.
So, yeah, so each one of you could literally be invisible, so he can... So let's do... Who wants to be invisible for this?
I think it's going to be Bob, Slice, and myself.
Rio.
I guess, yeah.
So 4.
So,
I can pull
four of
back
us.
stealth.
Uh,
The lowest I can roll is a 25.
yeah, that's fair. So I don't really have to worry about you, but,
Do you want to do Duggock as well?
I mean, is Duggock still there?
No. Duggock and Corra have taken off, which, of course,
All right.
Corra being Corra, she's gone. But,
Cool.
Hugbear, you look and you can see Duggock is able to, he can stealth well. Despite his large size, he can stealth well.
You'll see your stupid armor.
You sense a middle finger in your general direction.
I fought in your general direction!
Now go away before I mock you a second time. Alright. So what is it that the three of you are doing? How you the three are Takari, Slice, Rio, and Bob.
I thought we were going to the west part of the.
You guys are going to the east part.
Yeah.
That part of the fortress.
Yes.
Which. I was thinking east, but my brain said west.
East. There you said west. So you're going to your side of the castle.
Yeah.
The fortress?
Fortress, thank you.
Oh.
Like we said earlier, English is hard.
Alright. Alright, so I just meant how are you stealthing up. I meant just how you stealthing around to get to your spot.
What do you mean? We're invisible.
Okay, you're invisible. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone on that side is invisible.
Cool. So I'm gonna need stealth checks from Bop, Takari, and Slice.
Takari's also putting up her hood too, so
You can't get any higher. You can't get tripped. There's no more than advantage.
that's
There's
okay.
super advantage. That's a thing.
not in this campaign.
I want super advantage.
That is technically a thing, just like sending can go across different planes, Scoonsy.
Oh, but not in this campaign.
I want super advantage.
No, you get advantage.
I'm still kind of mad at that because I've had sending forever, and I find out that someone else read the spell and saw what I read, but I was like, okay, I guess.
Trust me, you're the only
Hey,
one that's
Bob.
upset about that.
Hey, Bob, you just feel like this magical sense that Corra's proud of you for your stealth rolls.
Wasn't it nice?
Takari, why don't you
My
go ahead and roll
computer's
that
being a
stealth
little
check.
bitch. Yeah, I'm working on it.
What about
So
Slice?
sassy.
Yeah, what about Slice?
So he gets advantage on it with the invisibility, right?
Yes,
All right, so it's going to be a normal roll because he gets disadvantage
from
because
the
he's
Leo
wearing.
armor. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just making sure.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's. I can't say it's the treats because he didn't eat them. I was trying to be like supportive and shit. It didn't work.
Dearest, you feel proud.
Okay, so I rolled mine,
I
but
feel
mine
proud,
is
yeah.
in Beyond the D&D Beyond chat.
Oh, it rolled there.
Yeah, because my computer is being a little bitch.
Reasons.
Let me go. Pull up rolls.
It doesn't want to work.
Slice did just as good as her.
All right, so you rolled 22. Okay. And I can tell you this: Duggock rolled a 16. And yeah. And so all of you, you guys travel to your sides of the wall, and you feel confident. You managed to sneak over, and right now you haven't placed a barrier. You are just distance away from. You're a bit of a distance away from the wall, and you're just waiting for the negotiations to start. Where the fuck did if you know what to take your kids.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a break here? And when we come back, we'll start the negotiations. So, 2 minutes go by. Hugbear and Dearest. What do you do?
Ready for this?
Born ready.
Sound more convincing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
By the way, just so you know, old leader of this whole army seemed to be one of my old friends named Vardoff Stonecaller. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. He would have been an easier person to talk to, I think, but fortunately, Duggock murdered him just a few days ago. Now we've got the twins in control. I don't know who they are, but apparently they're quite capable.
The twins?
That's what they call themselves.
Shit.
Why? It's just a couple of people who were born the
No,
same
might not
day.
be people. The Sinas mentioned the twins as some of his siblings.
Oh.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. He mentioned the twins when he was on his monologue. I made a note of it. I got him monologuing! I took shit down!
I don't
might not be.
recall
This
seeing-
could be another set of twins, but you can go with what you think you know.
Yeah. So I'm a little hesitant, so we actually might need to be a little bit more on guard for this.
Okay. From what Duggock was saying, they are formidable. They have extraordinary abilities, likes we've never seen. He didn't say anything about them being giants, but you know, his intel might be shit. He is a bit of an idiot.
Also, Sinas had the ability to transform himself.
Yeah, that's true. He was a tricky bugger. Okay. Well, I imagine if they could be giants, they would have just taken over the city. Surely it would have been a lot easier. But
Maybe they're
Let's
not
see what-
giants.
let's see what we're up against. Like you said, I don't want this to turn into a fight if it doesn't have to.
Yeah. All right. And with that, yeah, walking up.
All right. You walk up. You approach the main gate, which is wood with metal, with some metal plates on them. It's mostly for reinforcement by the looks of it.
Sure.
And you approach and you see there's a part of the door that seems to be like a little slot. You see the slot slides open. Who goes there?
This is Dearest. I'm Bear Hug.
Hugbear.
Hugbear. Sorry, Hugbear. Sorry, I've been drinking some of this ale that we wanted to share with your men.
For what?
What? We have ale we want to share.
We have ale, and we're actually here to request a meeting with the twins, if possible.
You see the slide opens. You see the slide closes, and you sit there. 10 seconds go by. 30 seconds. About a minute goes, and you hear something on the other side of the door. And you hear the door, and you hear as the door begins to open inward. And inside, you see a figure. Well, actually, inside, initially you don't see anything until you have to look down a bit. You see a small statured humanoid walk up to you. The guy who answered the door was a little taller than that, so you guess that maybe that was just a guard. And now you see this built smaller in height humanoid begin to walk out. He looks up to you and says, "You wanted to see me?"
Well, are you
What is-
the twins?
I'm one of them. The other one is busy with something else. What do you want?
Well, for one, we brought ale for your men as a peace offering, and I am the head diplomat of Nofliosile. I am here in. I'm here as a favor to the king to try and determine why you're trying to attack.
Right. As this is going on, the rest of you, who from each side. So for Corra and Duggock, who's going to go up and place the barrel? Between Slice, Bob, and Takari, who's going to go place the barrel?
I believe I'm gonna go. I'm the sneakier boy.
So go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
That's my worst stat.
Yeah, it's sorry, but
Will 35 do?
you just did the barrel even get placed there? We'll never know. Maybe the barrel got lost.
Oops, I'm back at the Feywild.
Oops. No, you're just in need for real playing. Alright, between Bop and Takari. You could be one of you, it could be both of you. Because it's quite a big barrel.
Either Takari and Slice, maybe, or Takari and Bop, depending on how heavy the barrel is.
Bob's pretty strong. I mean,
If Takari and Bop work at it together, maybe.
Okay.
how heavy is this barrel?
That's what I asked, and I got ignored.
Remind me, how tall is Dearest?
Oh God, hang on.
Because Slice is the same height as you.
6'3".
6'3". So Slice is 6'3".
Sorry,
And
6 foot.
Slice was taller than Dearest.
oh right, sorry, 6'5".
He's 6'7".
6'7". And if his strength score was
A +3.
so 16. And what is Takari and Bops's what are your strength scores?
Strength score? How do I find out that?
You can just look at your character sheet, you look at your abilities, and there's for the strength there was that plus number.
So Takari is strength of 12 with a modifier of 1.
Okay, what is Bop?
9, -1.
Okay, so Slice was able to carry it himself.
Okay.
I mean, I can carry 135 pounds. I'm just saying.
How do you know that?
Because I looked at my encumbrance.
Well, we can take a look at. You can look at that later. So,
Y'all need to learn your character sheets. I don't even.
I don't know, of course, but so between the three of you, who's gonna place, whom's just gonna place the barrel?
Apparently
Slices.
Slice.
Slice. Okay.
Slice is gonna place it.
Okay, so have Slice roll me a stealth check. for me.
Ma'am, elsewhere, please.
No.
She doesn't need to be up my booty.
Wow. Okay. Oh no, Slice is invisible, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that was with the advantage, but the disadvantage with the armor. So
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, 23. Fuck. All right. So yeah, both parties managed to head over to the side of the wall quietly, gently place the barrel down in this position, and then go back, waiting.
And I will have to be right back because my dogs are having a shit fit.
Okay. All right, and back to Hugbear and Dearest. So you're here by Duggock to help negotiate peace.
Well, he
Yes.
wanted to see why there was war in the first place. But yeah, that as well.
Why would he ever want peace?
Well, he's about to be married. He's a changed man. I don't know. Maybe he wants to see his homelands return to something other than a fortress with deserter soldiers.
That, and the only real way to actually end a war is to end it through diplomacy rather than killing. It's the only real way we can all prosper.
Either one of you makes persuasion with advantage, or both of you make persuasion normal.
Hey, Dearest, you do it.
All right.
Not confident, Hugbear?
So the... Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So 34.
Christ. Cool. You see, Druyye looks at you, goes, weird had to see such a warmonger send people, him not joining them to talk peace.
I told him he's far too frail for this. You've seen him. He's just so weak.
Weak in the head, yeah.
That especially.
Alright, well, I guess. Come on in. Make sure you bring that air too.
Of course.
Absolutely. We go forward.
Alright. And you walk on in.
How's my old town look like?
You walk into the fortress, and it's you can see that time has passed on as the once solid concrete floor. There's nature has grown through the cracks with grass and moss and weeds, and you see the old tents still. You see the old tents up, but they look not in so good condition. And you see you walk in and you see, and Hugbear, you take a glance and you count. And you count, from what you can see, you count 14 men. Not counting the one half of the twins that you see.
Yep.
And as you walk in, you look in the center, and you see that circle, in which you remember the fights, the initiations, and the tests you had to go through and endure. Some you're proud of, some you're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Just all of you. I was told there was a grand army.
for one that's left from when this whole thing started, yeah. We haven't been exactly on the winning side.
Well, I don't want you to be on the lost to time side either. Did any of you follow Vardath into battle back in Jesmium?
I think all the men that he had left with him a couple days ago.
Oh. So these are your soldiers, then?
When I was left of the rebellion, yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope to see Vardath. As you may or may not know, this was our town.
We've heard he has mentioned to us about that this is not just any camp, it is a place that we should take good care of.
Good. Did you ever mention a Hugbear? A man who left him with his life and told him to seek honor and glory.
So that's you then.
That would be me. I held him in the highest esteem.
I see. We can talk more. Let's just get it. Let's meet with my brother.
Absolutely.
You guys are led, as you're walking, you're led to the big tent, which you remember to be Father's tent.
Yep.
You walk in and you see tent's still damaged and all, but the inside there's there's beds. You see there's a table, mostly for like war planning. And inside you see another humanoid with a similar build, similar look.
You see that these are humanoid. Is it like, we're talking like dwarf? We're talking human? We're talking...
They look dwarven.
Okay.
But you take a closer examination and you see these doors. You see these. They're much like other doors. They're short. They're short but built. They're big, and you see. But these, you see their skin. From you can see from their hands or whatever face you can see, has a purple hue to it. Like a dark purple.
Anos?
No. And you see.
Don't let them snap, Hugbear.
And you see, and the other one turns around and says, "What are these guys doing here?" And this other one who walked you over says, "They're here. They were sent by Duggock for peace." Peace? Why would he want peace? They said about him getting married, changed him, and wants a better future for Druyye, and would want us to preserve the home. Their home. Their home. When you
all
meet,
those things.
Their home. When you meet, and you see, like, he
Well,
nudges his head towards you. Oh.
Yeah, this tent actually used to belong to my father.
I see.
I appreciate what you've done with the place and that you've maintained it. I thought, honestly, that it might have been lost to time.
Well, the Goliath certainly made sure to keep the other tents not, and no, the other tents that we slept in not is in good condition, but he made sure that we kept this one. Whatever fabric we could find, we sew it onto this tent.
He's a good man. But yes, what your brother, twin, was saying is absolutely true. We are looking for peace. None of this has to remain in bloodshed. I'm not entirely sure why you're fighting to begin with. It may have some to do with me, as I was the one who put an end to the king, but surely you've heard tale of what the king did to the very people who lived here, my father included.
We heard that we have been told by the Goliath has told us that his family once lived here until they were ambushed and wiped out.
Yeah, either by the king's own hand or at least with a blind eye to it. When we were his most faithful warriors, we were the front line to any of his battles. But I think he was a little worried that we were getting too strong.
He did resent anger, but he never said specifically to who. But then again, before him, our main legion was to fight to help release the prince. But then once word got about his condition, we were unsure if we were to surrender. Then he came around and said, no, we need to keep fighting.
Who came around?
The Goliath.
Oh, Vardov. Interesting.
Said something about payback.
I think that might be a personal vendetta against Duggock himself. Those two never did see eye to eye growing up as children. Duggock was always meant to be the leader for some reason. I don't know why he's so weak and pathetic. But, you know, I don't think that ever sat well with Bardath or myself. But it's just the way the elders chose. So I'm sorry that you got dragged into this. And again, I want you to know that when I left this kingdom in the hands of Duggock, we had strict instructions to not only keep the prince alive, but to make sure he survived and thrived. I did not want to end the king's bloodline, and he certainly didn't have to pay for the king's actions. From what I've heard from Duggock, that was an accident at best, or the prince took his own life.
If I may.
Yes.
If I'm understanding correctly, your biggest issue is that your prince died. Am I correct?
He was supposed to be the next ruler, but then something happened.
Very well. How about I bring him back to life then?
Bring him back?
I don't like to announce it, but I'm something of a magic user myself, and I have the ability to bring back the dead to living, not as an undead servant or anything like that. I don't like doing that. But I can bring him back. If you believe that would help end the war, the trouble brewing here. We simply wish to keep everyone together.
Absolutely, and just like before, you can take the prince and go wherever you wish at that point. I wish him no harm. He just can't lead here.
And I'm guessing this is the Revivify spell you're talking about?
No, this is
Resurrection, one higher.
Yeah.
Oh, let me. Maybe I was looking at the. Maybe I was just.
Yeah, resurrection.
Resurrection. Yeah, I saw the spell, but then Revivify was to it, so I misspoke. Resurrection. Okay.
Because I'm assuming he hasn't been dead over 100 years.
Oh no. I don't think a year has gone by since it's.
Yeah, it'd be probably maybe close to a year with all the time skips and stuff. But yeah. This is something my friend can absolutely do.
If that's all the issue is, I'd be happy to bring him back. I do want to clarify, though. I will do my best to bring him back. His soul has to be willing to come back. Ultimately, the decision is his, whether he wants to return to this mortal plane or not. But
that may be a tough sell if he did commit his own murder, but
why don't both of you? Okay, again, same thing. Either one of you with advantage, or both of you normal persuasion.
I'm gonna roll a straight d20 real quick because it's 15. The 15 is the base. It should be plus my 16. So
right.
Yeah. So. Are we both rolling, or am I rolling with advantage?
It's all you, buddy.
All right. So 18 plus 16.
34.
34.
You see the twins look at each other. You see some exchange of sorts. It's non-verbal exchange. They look back to one who says, "Wait outside the tent for us."
Sure.
Of course. Enjoy the ale. I'm gonna walk out.
I follow.
Okay. You two step outside and
At the very least, need to make sure that they get the body of their prince back.
Yeah. I'm sure he was given a proper burial. I don't think Duggock would be that savage.
And a few minutes go by, and then eventually both of them come out, in which one of them gives a whistle, and all the men that were doing something stop, turn to look, and one says, "Gather around!" Means they come around, and they come around, not surround you, but sort of like a semicircle. And he says, "Men, the two gentlemen you see in front of you represent Duggock, and they were sent to make peace. They have offered to bring the prince back. And to that, we accept your offer."
Fantastic.
All right. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm presuming it is just the two of you that came over?
Oh heavens, no! We do have backup because we weren't sure if you were going to murder us or not. But we can absolutely call them off, and we can all head back to Druyye and get you your prince. In fact, you are all welcome as my personal guests to the wedding. I am the best man. More ale like that.
We'll think about the offer.
There'll also be free alcohol for anyone who does want to come.
We'll more likely be there then.
I'm gonna.
Why don't you?
my,
who did you bring?
I'm gonna put out my biggest whistle and be like, "The fight's off. Everybody to the front gate."
And a couple minutes go by. Eventually, do all of you go?
I
Yeah.
stay hidden.
Takari will go.
With that natural 20, you are just
Up will go.
out of sight, out
I'm
of
like
mind.
in the middle of the group and no one sees me.
So yeah,
Fucking Slice is invisible still. So
Takari, Bob, and Slice, and Rio were all invisible.
yeah, everyone's invisible on that side. So it's gonna look like two people.
so
one
only
person just showed up.
Duggock. You guys look and you
Actually,
see only
wait, no,
Duggock
Takari-
walks in.
Well, I don't, because I have true sight. I see all of you.
Yep.
Like I said, we brought.
But you don't see
backup,
Corra.
but
Takari will drop invisibility on Bob and Takari.
All right, and so as Duggock is walking, eventually Takari and Bob will just summon, and you see a horse.
I'm
You see
Bob.
Rio.
Duggock and a horse. That's it.
And then eventually on either side, Takari and Bob will appear.
I'm Bob.
You see the twins look over to Duggock and says, "So, this one here has told us you were looking to make peace." And you see Duggock looks over and goes, says, "I honestly did not think that diplomacy or fancy talk would actually work. But I guess it can work. So yes."
if only you flex this muscle once in a while.
Whatever. But yes, If you agree, we'll stop this fight. And the other one says, we have been told we know of his condition.
No, I swear to God, if you told me this code's not right.
What?
And so you were told that you could bring him back to life. That if given his body, you will give him back to life.
I make it very obvious that we're talking about the prince, just so that he doesn't fuck up and say Varda.
Okay. That can be arranged.
I'm sure you gave him a proper burial, so with Dearest's abilities, we could bring the prince back, and I said that he is free to go just as the day we captured him, and he can go with these men and go wherever he wishes. We don't mean him any harm. In fact, we wish him well. He just can't rule here. And then you have peace.
He more likely be banished from the land just to make sure he doesn't try to do anything, but I'd be willing to let him come back. As long as he promises to not do anything to Druyye.
Yeah, I mean, should he raise an army, and I look to the twins, I want you to know that we have allies in every single province. So it would be a very temporary peace if you try to attack again.
Peace lasts as long as you leave it in place.
Exactly.
We'll once we receive him, we'll leave.
Perfect.
Unfortunately, we'll have to be after the wedding tomorrow, as I have expended a lot of my abilities today, so.
Well, and as for tomorrow, we have an extended invitation as guests for your big day tomorrow. You'll more likely just see the two of us.
That work with you, Duggock?
I guess. For peace, of course. And you can tell that he just looks irritated. That he didn't get to do what he wanted.
just gives him a smile.
I mean, I don't want to beat you up before your wedding, but I mean, we are at the pit. I'll fight you for your kingdom.
Corra will pop up at this point. You will not beat him up before his wedding.
Fine, you win this time, Corra.
He has to stay pretty.
Wow, he's already losing.
Give him the little bit that he has.
Yeah. Haha, she thinks you have a little bit.
Do you want me to cast something on you tomorrow as well to maybe help with the pretty situation?
I think she likes me. She likes me as I am.
Are you sure?
You know what? I think you'd look a lot better if you were invisible.
Why?
Let Bob do makeup on you.
If this is what a bachelor party is supposed to be like. I hate it.
Bachelorette parties must be a lot more fun. Mine had strippers. Whispers that to Bob.
What's a stripper?
I was about to ask the same thing.
The twins know what's up.
You can ask Hugbear that. He's the one who hired them.
Hugbear, what's a stripper?
You only got back to go.
One who will take off their clothes for money.
I mean, I do that every night.
If you give me enough
free.
money, I...
No, it's
No.
no, it's
Bob, no, sweetie.
it's. So what happens is that they do it, but if you pay them, they'll do it in a unique
They'll
way.
dance.
They'll dance. They will shimmy. They will.
I
It'll
mean,
be sexy.
I know how to shimmy easily.
I too dance for money.
My brothers have told me stories.
One of the guards just looks over to you,
them.
Pop, says, and flips a gold coin to you. And Pop just dances.
She does a little jig, like a little jig in a circle.
Make a performance check just to see how well it goes.
Performance.
Oh, it was almost a 19.
It was almost a 19.
The bad.
I'm gonna flip up a gold back and just be like,
She falls.
sorry.
Yeah, Bob, you go to do the first move. You trip on a slightly leveraged piece of stone that was flooring. You trip over and you eat shit.
Cora's trying so hard not to laugh.
Ow.
You okay, sweetie?
My butt hurts.
Have we
mean,
learned about taking money?
You take 3 points of
Dance?
bludgeoning damage.
I could try something.
Points.
Something that my
On my temp hit
ex-fiance
points.
did.
Doesn't have to be here right now, you know.
I mean, I could. Should I mean, I'm. Hang on. Let me see what I can do here. Just.
Dearest.
Hang on. Wait. 15 plus 16.
It's for any charisma roll?
Any charisma roll,
So
buddy.
31.
31 in performance for stripping.
Oh, for you, it's like you trying to figure out. It's like what the fuck? So I do this, and then everyone else is just jaw dropped as they see this. You form this, this beautiful dance of elegance, taken off piece by piece.
Oh, I was going to say full blown Magic Mike performance.
Oh yeah,
but all right.
full blown Magic Mike.
Accidentally triggers a Mandalore. I have like backup dancers who are dancing with me, and we have a whole fucking strip show performance there.
And while this is going on,
Takari's just blushed red, like, what is going on?
Hugbear, you look and you notice Duggock heads into the into Father's tent.
I looked at the twins almost for permission.
They are distracted. They're in awe of Dearest's performance.
Well, in that case, I will go up to one of them and like put my hand on one shoulder and be like, "May I look in my father's tent one more time?"
Yeah, sure, go ahead. And not looking at you.
Cool. I just don't want to trigger anything. And off I go.
Also, real quick, what do I roll to seduce everyone who's looking at me? Because I want to try and seduce the whole camp.
I mean,
I never get to seduce people.
I mean, you kind of already had.
All right, everyone looking at me is seduced. Got it.
With a 31 performance, you've got their attention all right. You've got some men that are beginning to
Question their sexuality.
yeah.
Mission accomplished.
It's that TikTok sound. Oh, I'm gay now.
Oh, I'm gay now. And so Hugbear, you go into the tent and you see Duggock begins to like moving furniture, and you see, and he looks over and says, "Oh, good, Hugbear. See if we can find anything."
We're not flipping the place. We're looking for father's armor, right?
Of course, he's got to hide it somewhere.
Cool. In that case, I'll help him.
So go ahead and make a investigation or perception check.
That sucked. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Go ahead.
That also sucked.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Duggock here. Hold on. You see, he begins screwing around, and eventually you hear, "Hey, Hugbear,
Yep.
does this look out of place to you?"
Everything kind of looks a little out of place. Father would be furious.
No, I meant, come here.
Okay.
You walk over and he points. You see on the ground. You see there's a part of the ground where there's a piece of stone in which it looks, compared to all the other pieces of gravel, that it's just like sticking out because of nature taking over. But this one seems to be, it sticks out in an unusual way.
Cool. I go to step first. I'll tap it with my foot, and then I'll try and pick it up.
You go to pull, and it doesn't seem to budge.
What about the stone next to it?
I mean, you usually pull. You go over and you pull, and you can pull it out of the ground.
Okay. I wonder why this one's, one, looking strange, and two, firmly in the ground here. Are there any markings on it or anything?
You do see there was a mark. There's like a symbol on it. You recognize it's your father's signature, or brand, or his symbol. And
Gotcha.
I'll say that with the pull, you think maybe it's not to pull.
So if I try pushing it down?
You try.
Sure.
You tried to. Let me take a look at something here. You begin to push it down, and you push with all of your might, and it doesn't seem to budge. You step back, and you see Duggock says, "What are you doing?"
I don't know. It's just it's got that symbol there, and
You also see below it. You see in tiny text that is in. That's a goblin.
hey, I speak Goblin.
It reads, only of my strength.
Wow, you're gonna play that card with me right now? I'm not worthy.
And you see, Duggock look over and says, "Well, obviously that has to be me, right?"
I mean, I loosened it up for you, but sure.
He goes over and he pushes it, and you see he resists for a bit, and then it just slowly goes in. And it goes in, and you hear a click, and then you see another piece of stone. You hear just you hear a piece of stone and land just push out of the ground.
You broke it.
Uh-oh. What was that?
I'll go look at whatever that was.
You see what looks to be... You see... It is made of stone and land, but you see just a rectangular piece just pop out of the ground. And you see a little bit of you see it looks to be a bit of a... It was hard... You didn't see it at first. You see a slight handle. Like a slight handle. That's on top.
Okay. Is there any writing on this one?
No.
Well, it's a handle. You want to grab that, or you want me to loosen it up for you again?
He goes over, grabs the handle, and he pulls, and you see out. You see it has been a while since you last saw it, but you see in front of you the armor of your father.
Quick description, is it metal? Is it
Let me
a hide armor? Is it?
No, it is a. Let me go get it real quick. It's load. Um, you see, it's a form of plate armor, but instead of made of your like typical steel or what have you, you see it's interlaced with what looks to be dragon scale. And you take a look at the dragon scale; it's black, but it's not of a black dragon. And you look closer, and you can see that the material of these scales is obsidian.
It's smaller than I remember. I guess I was always looking up at him in it. Time has flown.
But that's not all you see. As you see beside it, inside this case, you could call it, you see a weapon. Let me just get that description up. Where is it? You see a long metal rod or beam, which on top of it is a big blade. It's a weapon that you're very familiar with, at least the weapon type. You see you see the base is not a wooden pole or steel pole. You see it's like a dark red pole with some gold leaves that wrap around this pole, and you feel radiancy off it.
Is like a pole arm, or is it a glaive as well, or is it?
You look at you and you see a glaive.
Nice. Okay.
You think back and you remember. You see his armor, but you see his weapon.
Remember Tails? Do you remember? Was there a tally? Just how many had died by that thing?
He said he has killed everything that's come across him. That's got to be hundreds.
Well, if it's only hundreds, we've surpassed his record. I'm sure this thing has killed many more. Well,
Then again, I don't really know numbers.
fair. You know what? It might be better if I take the sharp thing and you take the things that stop things from hitting you.
You take the glaive and I'll take his armor.
Yeah, consider it my happy marriage, don't die, you pathetic weakling gift.
I'll gladly take it. And extends his arm out into the forearm handshake. Shakes it proudly. And compared to the last time you did this, his grasp is stronger.
I guess. For now, I'm gonna have a fucking belt suit. I'm gonna beat him up. At this point, I'm just talking shit. I know that he's probably stronger than I am, but it's not gonna stop me from being a shithead. So yeah, I'll do the shake and all that.
And you know what?
Father would have been proud. I mean, I'm glad we didn't have to kill a bunch of people to get these and cause any destruction. They seem to have taken care of this tent. Hopefully they are honorable men. But he would have been proud of us. Look at what we did.
Maybe they just never found it.
Well, that's true too. I mean, I don't think it would have fit the twins.
No.
Maybe Vardath, but I don't think he would have had the strength to do anything about it.
He was pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, I was really the only good seed to come out of that place.
I will admit that when it came to the three of us that survived, I was the more aggressive. You were the in between. He was more on the words.
Yeah. Look at us now. I'm the strongest. I'm the smartest. It's crazy.
Okay, I said you were the in between, not the better.
I'm pretty sure your invitation said best man.
Well, I think I should do Father proud. Instead of wearing mine, I'm gonna wear his to the wedding.
Great idea. Strike fear into the hearts of your bride.
It will certainly do so.
She will, she'll have to stay with you then. Purely out of fear.
I don't want to intimidate her.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, never mind. I don't know how marriage works. I mean,
Me neither.
whatever.
It's
weird.
We were only raised to fight.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we also were raised to drink, so let's get home and do that.
I mean, we got time to spare. I would rather we fought, but since we have this time to spare, we can drink.
Yeah, Corra told me I'm not allowed to beat you up. Let's go.
Right, and so you take up the weapon. He takes up the armor. Go ahead and add. You may probably have to refresh your character sheet since I just re-added it back to my collection. Go ahead and add Netherbane to your inventory.
Nether.
That is a badass name. Sorry, I just had to say that.
You bathe the nethers.
Netherbane, one word.
Gotcha.
You are the bane to all nethers.
And give it back to you, the people.
Let me know if you're able to add it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
And item.
Alright. And
I'll
so
read this.
you spend the rest of your time drinking, celebrating this now new non-negotiable agreement between this rebellion and Druyye, essentially, with the agreements that after the wedding you would raise the Prince Kron back to life. And you would send him and the rebellion out of Druyye to go make a place somewhere else.
Yeah.
So you spend your time drinking. Eventually, Duggock says we'll have to go back to the castle, make sure it's fine, and prepare for tomorrow's big day.
Twins, are you going to join us, or are you going to come tomorrow?
We'll see you tomorrow. We gotta finalize the roster and the schedule before
Sure.
we head on over. So we'll see you there.
Off we go. Good job, team. We left everybody alive this time. I was afraid Corra was going to have to
For now.
kill everyone.
I'm just glad that we didn't really have to fight if we didn't need to.
And I'll just say you guys secretly managed to sneak the barrels out of their position and bring it back with you. Just so they're not left behind.
Fair enough.
One of them goes, hey, what was this put here?
What's this button do?
What is this button?
Oh shit!
Cool.
Oopsie daisies.
So I'm being nice.
Williams in the armory.
Alright.
Was nice. What?
And so you guys get back on your horses, head back over to the main castle, and celebrate
Go
the
to
rest. Celebrate the rest of the evening. And unless you want to, there's something you want to do this evening before you all rest.
Axes.
Axes?
Yeah, because last time we were here, instead of darts, we played axes.
Oh no, that's an Egron.
No, we did that here too.
We did do that here too because our friend thought that playing darts was
Right.
Because
too.
Duggock thought it was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me get a notepad up here.
Axes.
I got to remember off of fucking Dungeons and Daddies podcast.
Oh dear God.
Alright, so let me write the names here real quick. Corra, Dearest, and Duggock will take part. Hugbear, Slice, and Takari. Alright. So now, for this bout, we're gonna do game of darts, but you have to use your strength.
Oh, I'm not good at that
As the
one.
strongest bitch in the room.
God damn it! I might be screwed.
Hugbear rages.
Okay, you can go into a rage.
Oh.
I'm keeping it just because I want to see what Kunzi says happens with my one.
Okay, wow, Takari with a 19.
That's actually better than what I thought was gonna happen, but okay.
Not the dirty one, though.
That dirty one.
Strength and
Oh, I need to roll for Duggock here. Hold on, let me do that.
Is Slice joining in?
Yes.
Did Slice already roll? Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Okay.
Ah, I didn't see that one.
Bite my
Cool.
tongue.
So
Keep my
let
rage
me
going.
get the order here. And Takari rolled a 19.
Bite my
So we
tongue to keep
have-
my.
Wow. Dearest and Hugbear tie.
Well done.
And there's how many?
Bops
1, 2, 4,
flies
6,
off into the
7.
distance,
So-
and you hear a ow.
Bob, you go to try to throw it, and it's heavy. It's heavy. It gets
She's
like
still trying to throw it when everybody
Yeah.
else is already there.
and you fall backwards.
Second try.
So what was it? It was Hugbear, Dearest, and then Takari with a 19.
That's probably all I'm gonna get.
Corra with a 17. Duggock didn't roll as well and got a 16. That's his average strength check roll. And then Slice and Bob.
You're doing great, sweetie. Bob.
Alright, so second round of strength checks.
This time, Bop spits on her hands before she tries to pick it up. She's like,
Okay.
Cora's not doing too bad for like a 0 modifier. That's all I'm
pretty
gonna
good.
say.
Oh wow, is that a natural 20 on Takari?
And it is, and I have a +1, so this is
21.
What?
Wow. Let me roll Duggock here.
21.
21. Wow.
Hey, I got it off the ground this time.
Duggock's a little heavy on the drinks tonight. He rolled a 13 this time.
He's a little distracted. He's got a big day tomorrow.
So Takari takes the lead and doubles the points. So that's as you know, I do 7 for because the highest number of points is the number of people are in it. There's 7 people in this contest, and so 7. And Takari, since she rolled a natural 20 and took first place, that's a 14. And then what do we got? Hugbear, 18. Yeah, so 6. Corra with a 15. That's a 5.
I am ashamed.
Duggock, 13 with 4. Slice with 3. Dearest with 2. Bob with 1.
Got a point. Yes.
Bob has doubled her score. And last round.
Last round.
Yeah, this is the third round of strength checks. Ooh, Corra!
Oof.
Ooh, Takari got a dirty 20.
But,
Takari is not taking prisoners. Takari is just on a roll.
Watch
And
out!
let me
No.
roll some Duggock here. Much better.
they rolled so well.
This time he rolls a 21. And so, what do we have? Dearest. Wow, Dearest on top.
Yeah.
2 rounds he won.
What else is new?
Dearest with a 22. Duggock in second place with a 21. They were a 3-way tie. We have a 5 from Slice, a 5 from Takari, but Corra, because she rolled a natural 20, gets a double point, so that's a 10. And then Hugbear with a 2 and Pup with a 1. So
Bob, you're doing great, sweetie.
I think it's safe to say that Bob didn't win.
Bob totally won. It's who can get the lowest points, right?
Sure.
Of
It's a
course.
dolphin.
That's what you tell yourself.
I won. Pat, 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 pat. That's good. You
Winner.
a fruity little drink.
All right,
Winner
so
takes the bride.
Here are the totals. Bop with 3, Slice with 10, Duggock with 13, Hugbear with 15,
Wow.
Dearest with
You guys are
16,
net 20s.
Corra with 19, and Takari with 24.
Ooh!
Wait.
That
Well
natural
done.
20 in the second round really helped you.
Okay.
You
I'll take it.
win the dart axe throwing.
You won the game. You
I
congratulations.
never win those, so this is great. I'm even drunk playing those.
And the knights are, of course, giving a cheer and poking fun at Duggock, going, "Hi, you lost!" And Duggock just gives like a menacing look, and the knights just pull back.
Kari's like surprised that she actually managed to throw the axe properly.
Cora's
It's a-
gonna take Bop to the bar so Bop can get her fruity little drink.
By bar, you mean the barrel, because there's no bar. It's just at the castle.
We're gonna
Duggock.
pretend like she can get a fruity little drink because she doesn't like beer.
It's about.
What?
How about this? You may have lost that, but how about we have a drinking contest? I'm sure someone of your size could beat me.
Don't do it.
Let's go.
Ah,
Bring the barrel.
It's a trap.
Did the bandits at least drink the barrel that I gave them?
We left it for them.
Yeah, you left it for them.
Probably, yeah. We left it for the other encampment.
Yeah.
This is how Bob says she's suspicious of things. She just pulls one eyebrow up. But she can't physically do it by herself.
All right, and so the barrels pull on with a table in which a cup is given between the two of you, and it goes off where you guys just dip the cup into the barrel, drink, and you go back and forth. And Duggock keeps up with you for a while. 10 cups, and then as you get to the 20th cup, he is like slowly waving back and forth a bit. takes it, and he's.
Oh, I do think I might be starting to get a little tipsy. How are you doing, Duggock?
I'm fine. I can do this all day. I will beat everyone. I am better than all of you. And as he goes to drink the next drink, he leans back, keeps leaning back, and continues to lean back and falls on his ass, legs up, gone.
He's gonna need that makeup in the morning. If anybody can
Just
restore him
because
in the
you
morning.
weren't able to get married, Dearest, doesn't mean you can ruin everyone else's weddings.
Wow.
You're going to
Hard.
Takari when she gets married?
Oh, wow.
We're not talking about me, okay?
Bob's
I'd be
gonna
surprised if I'm invited to any of your weddings.
Bob's
I'm already
gonna drag Corra away because apparently Corra's drunk.
Corra is loose.
Corra is mean
Can
and voted.
Takari cast Cure Wounds on Duggock to make sure that he's not...
Oh, he didn't take injury.
He's just drunk as shit.
Yeah.
I want
He'll
to
sleep
know
it
the effects a little bit. Or is
He'll
that...
sleep it off. He'll be fine.
If you have a lesser restoration or something, that would
I do not.
I do,
great. Never mind.
I think.
I did not take that part of the ranger spell, so...
He'll sleep it off.
Lesser restoration will definitely help with either being drunk or the morning hangover.
There you go.
Okay, and so as he's sleeping, you cast lesser restoration. It's hard to tell when he's asleep, but you're confident that he'll be fine the next morning. He won't have that He won't have that hangover.
He's no longer poisoned. Great.
Hugbear, are you next?
No, I'm just going to sleep.
He knows better.
All right.
And I hug this new glaive. Thank you, everybody, for helping me find this. And I'm glad we could do it your way for a change.
I am too. It was a nice change.
You know what I really think it was, if I could be honest with you, Dearest? We didn't have these guys just yammering and fucking things up with their chit-chatty, let's murder things. You know? You and me, we went in there, just handled it like professionals.
The most of the time the
I think you're right. Pretty sure you're right.
I remember like the very first time we all fought together, and you were like, hey guys, we should all get along. And then Takari went, I'll fireball, bitches. I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't think that's how it happened. I actually tried to negotiate with the hobgoblins. They
No, I'm
attacked.
talking about a bunch of people in a temple at the bottom of the basement.
The cultists.
Cultists. I rest my case. You know what? We did so well, just you and me.
We did. I think that's how we should do diplomacy from here on out.
How do we know that Corra's never attacked anything that didn't attack her first?
I'm not entirely sure that's true. I don't think anything's ever seen you to attack you first.
Well, us in general. If you'd rather me just let y'all die, I can do that.
Maybe you let one or two die first.
You can let me die, it's fine. You want me to die anyway.
That.
By the way, Dearest, we can resurrect the prince. Is there any reason we can't resurrect your betrothed?
Her body was burned because I didn't have the ability at the time. Knowing my father, I figured that he would try to use that against me because I knew he was still out there. So I burned her with the house.
And burned means can't bring back.
I need to have a physical body.
Okay. Can't put a soul in another body or even a mechanical one?
I don't have that ability.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't know the...
I mean, maybe with... I don't want to put that curse on her, though. It's not fair to her.
She has been cursed since the day you met her.
Did you hear that?
Oh, you did
just
not?
just hear a bunch of soldiers drinking too much. Why? What did you hear?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Crap! Who did it?
Anna!
Anna!
Come back!
I'm still
Oh
back.
God, me and Hugbear are Dearest now.
Wait, I can fix it. 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 I
Oh
fixed
God,
it.
I've
Okay,
got
Watch.
Corra.
Uh-oh.
okay, we're good. Keep going.
Potato.
For fuck's sake, I gotta put it back. Hold on.
Oh God, I'm Corra now.
Hi.
Hi.
You
happened?
good?
We're good.
Okay, good. Alright, cool. We're fine.
My
Okay.
computer decided to panic and close everything and reopen everything. We're good.
Okay.
Oh God, I've had that happen before.
We love that.
Okay, so let's continue.
I think I'm just a little tired.
Oh.
I've never cast that spell I used before we went into the encampment. It makes me a little bit more persuasive. So
Oh.
I've never used that before, so I think it's taking its toll on me.
Well, we have a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and we need to make sure that this piece survives the night. So,
Of course.
get your rest.
Uh,
Whatever it is you do.
There a library or anything around here?
No.
Duggock,
seem to
a
have-
library? I mean,
I-
unless it was before Duggock.
If there isn't, that's fine. That's all I need to know. I'll stand guard all night.
King's Court. Does the old King's Quarters have a library or anything? I mean, I don't think he'd go out of his way to burn a library, but if there was one already.
Can I make a history check to see
If what?
if I remember if there was a library?
In the castle Druyye?
That you've never been in?
That you never been in?
Thought we were in there.
Oh,
Hugbear
what?
went in.
that was. I went in. I came out with a king, or a prince.
with both.
No, I thought we were there when
you
Duggock got
you met in a field outside of it, but you never went in.
No, we did because Duggock got crowned king.
Yeah, but outside of the castle.
I thought we were inside the castle part.
No, you weren't.
Only Hugbear and I went inside of the castle.
Well, never mind then.
To be fair, it was over a year ago.
Hey, Duggock, you got a library in there? Oh, you're asleep. Well, fuck.
Elwig might know.
Do any of you knights know if there's a library in the castle?
I do not believe so.
Oh, there's your answer, bud.
All right. Well, I'll be intimidating at the front gate then.
Fantastic. I look for maybe 3 sober guards, and I offer them 5 gold each to stay sober for the rest of the night and keep doing their jobs because everybody else seems to be getting drunk and being silly. And tell them that they can drink tomorrow. They're filling. I'll hire another 3.
Okay. And they will stay sober for the evening.
Cool. leave him to guard the walls, and off to bed I go, hugging my new glaive.
All right. And so all of you spend the night celebrating this weird bachelor party, in which didn't go really Duggock's way of what he wanted to do. As he ends the night drunk and passed out. Well, not drunk, but passed out. In which it'll take some men to help carry him and put him back in his tent. And you guys then rest and have a full night's rest. Dearest, anything you're looking to do on your guard?
No, he's literally just going to shut down and look like he's just staring, very focused, being a guard all night.
Okay, cool. And yeah, you do so. And
Slice is on the other side of, like, both of them. They're guards
Yep.
at the front gate all night.
guard. The
In
next
sentry's rest.
Yep. And the next morning comes. All of you take a long rest. It is the next day. It is the big day. And all of you wake up. And all of you wake up excited for this celebration of marriage, and with a feeling of resolve, knowing that that you could take what you did last night, consider it, take it, you went the right way, making peace instead of taking heads. And this is where we're going to end tonight's session.